Now, complete high school football coverage. This is 10 Sports First and 10. Brought to you by these sponsors.
Welcome in, my friends, to the big show, the one and only First and 10. And what a wild and wacky, spooky week 10 as we get closer and closer to the end of the season. Big games and playoff implications tonight, but let's get you started with our trivia question. This Floyd County grad was part of the Buffalo's 2018 that reached the state championship game. He later went on to play for Division II Tusculum. Ponder over that as we move throughout the show. Of course, as always, Chloe and Duncan holding things down on the website, keeping you updated with the latest and the greatest, including our game of the week. Another dandy, if you will. Not only a Three Rivers District matchup, but also some region implications. Glenville leads 2C with Floyd County sitting at 4th entering this week. With that, we turn to our own Brooke Leonard. Brooke, both teams motivated by this game, to say the least.
Eric, you said it best. There are Region 2C implications. So the key is what team can make those adjustments in game, because we will see the best effort by both of them tonight. Now, Coach Steve fired up. He said, "What's up, Eric?" So
What's up, Steve?
I told him I'd pass along the message. All right, first quarter, both teams a little slow to start, but on the Glenville punt, it's fumbled and jumped on by number 0 in green right there, Ranger Swanson. Big special teams move, setting the Highlanders up for this. Cooper Mullins around the left side, and Glenville is up 7-0. Second quarter, it's 14-0 Highlanders. Sam Phillips for Floyd County. He's picked off by Devin Clark, number 3 right there. And Glenville is able to capitalize on this turnover too. Brody Doyot looking in the end zone, connects with Peyton Deal. And just like that, it's 21-0 early second quarter. But remember what I said about adjustments. That's when Floyd County was able to make theirs. Phillips scrambling while his O-line holds the defense off, launches it to Gabe Hullett. Right time, right place, puts Radford on the board, 21-6. Then, under a minute left in the half, the Buffaloes are in the red zone again. Cooper Mullins with a big scramble on 4th down, finds some space, reaches over the pylon. That's quarterback Sam Phillips right there, not Cooper Mullins. A one-score game at half, but Glenville honing in on what they do best tonight. Over the top and through the air. This time, Doyot to Mullins. The Highlander defense didn't allow another point from Floyd County, and Glenville remains at the top of the region. They get the 45-13 win over Floyd County.
We definitely got a momentum swing. That just the crowd helped it, the band helped it. Our sideline was just helping it a lot. And after we got that momentum swing, everything just went our way.
They're a good football team. It's always a physical game with them. So I'm just really proud of our players. We came out, we absorbed the gut punches. I thought we settled down, and we played. Our quarterback made plays, our receivers made plays, and that's kind of who we are right now. So I'm really proud of our defense in the second half, shutting them out. So just really proud of our coaches and staff and our players.
Eric, one final week of the regular season. Glenville will play Carroll County, and Floyd County will host Allegheny. Can you believe it's already week 11? Oh, my goodness. Let's see some more highlights.
Indeed, it's moving quick, Brooke. Before that, some other Three Rivers scores. Allegheny 55-0 over James River, and Radford 27-0 over Carroll County. We dip over to the River Ridge District as Christiansburg hosted Salem. A Blue Demons win could go a long way in the Region 3D standings, but that would be a tall task against a locked-in Spartans program. To the NRV we go, the midfield handshakes. Per usual, Salem will strike first, though, after a long opening kickoff return set up. Josiah Persinger punching it in for the touchdown. They missed the 2-point conversion, so it's just a 6-0 lead. Salem kicking it off. Ensuing kickoff this is. Matt Annis rumbling and a bumbling to midfield before being pushed out of bounds. However, Blue Demons in great territory. Isaiah Cotto with the quarterback keeper for the score. Christiansburg missed the extra point, so we're tied at 6, but not to be outdone. Check out the long bomb from Persinger to Persinger from Salem's own Eli Taylor with enough mustard on this one down the field, and it would be finished off by Persinger himself. A spin move to find pay dirt. Salem goes on to a 55-13 victory. Elsewhere in the River Ridge, Pulaski County over Hidden Valley 51-7, and Patrick Henry over Blacksburg 52-7. Out east in the Seminole District, we had the latest installment of the Jug Bowl, EC Glass and Heritage. While both teams are heading in opposite directions when it comes to this game, throw out the records. Pioneers in control of this rivalry, holding the Jug for 5 straight years until the Hilltoppers changed that last season. We'll pick this one up in the second half. It was a 17-13 game. Heritage quarterback Aiden Slash strip sacked here by Raekwon Rucker. Sam Tracy picking up the ball and running, putting Glass in good field position. They won't capitalize. It's a big 4th and 1. Running back Caleb Brim going to leap forward and get the yard. However, Glass 4th down again. This time, the punt unit comes on the field. The punter gets decked and laundry on the field, roughing the punter, so the drive continues. Heritage finally gets the ball, though, and they have 4th and long. Slash throwing it deep. Signed, sealed, delivered, picked off by Amari Davis. Glass holds on to the Jug Bowl with a 17-13 win.
I think for our guys, it was about just put your nose down and grind. Don't listen to, what the predictions are and what our records are and what folks in town think might happen during this game. Our job is to show up and work, and that's no matter if we're 0-10 or 10-0. And I think this will be something that will really help our guys believe in that process.
Truly in a league of their own, LCA is looking poised to be in a position to repeat as state champs. In sole possession of first place in the district and the region, the Bulldogs had all the bark and more with it tonight as they welcomed Brookville to town. Let's head to the highlights of this one. A great sunset overlooking the stadium. Let's go straight to Mr. Gideon Davidson. Can't give this man space because you know what he'll do. Setting up the Bulldogs with goal to go. 3rd and goal, LCA's Tyler Jackson going to shuffle pass to his tight end, Austin Tremblay. We got a touchdown on the board. You heard his name once, you'll hear it again. Davidson bouncing it outside yet again. Look at him get through the tackles for the touchdown, and guess what? A 3rd time's a charm. How about the 3rd time being the charm in the opening quarter? 2nd touchdown right here for Mr. Davidson. LCA rolls with a 61-0 victory. Elsewhere in the Seminole, Amherst County falls short to JF 38-31, while Rustburg blanks Liberty 50-0. Over in the Dogwood, Alta Vista 50-12 over Nelson County. Dan River 47-36 over William Campbell, and DJ Gregory of the Wildcats broke the school's career rushing record tonight, over 4,600 yards. Congrats to him. And, of course, Gretna over Chatham 38-0. Rockbridge County fell short on the road at Turner Ashby, while Atlantic Shores Christian with the victory over SMLCA tonight. So you have a sweet tooth, you say. Well, peep this. Did you know over 17,000 tons of candy corn are produced each year? Well, forget the candy corn. Go get your popcorn, because after the break, we'll see if the Colonels of William Fleming could get things popping against Franklin County tonight. We'll head to the Mountain Empire District to see if George Wythe is still stepping like George Jefferson and moving on up. And could Narrows keep the Rockets of Craig County from having liftoff tonight? Plus this.
We're the Northwood Cheerleaders, and you're watching First and 10.
Welcome back to First and 10 as we dive into the Blue Ridge District now. Week by week, William Fleming has proven why they're undefeated and why they belong. It's simple, the 1-0 mindset. The top seed in the district and Region 5C trying to stay the course as Franklin County was out to put a wrinkle in those plans tonight. J.R. Edwards had those Eagles looking good early defensively in what was quite the defensive battle. Both teams trading turnovers. Eagles driving down the field when this pass picked off by Josiah Ragland had a nice return on the end of it as well, but it would not matter. Jasir Preston flushed out of the pocket, picked off by J.T. Lomax, and the Eagles were sitting pretty. Scoreless entering the second quarter, and the Colonels get it right back. Forced fumble recovered by Davion Faulkner. Later in the quarter, Fleming backed up at its own 9-yard line. Have no fear, Malachi Coleman is here. Finds some wiggle room, scoots through, and see ya. 91 yards as he scores the first touchdown of the night. 7-0 Colonels lead at halftime. Second half, they took off for the commanding 41-7 victory. Coming off a loss to Fleming, Lloyd Botetourt took his talents to Northside. A win would mean more to Northside as they currently sit as the last seed in Region 3D. But 2018 was the last time the Vikings beat the Cavaliers. Big crowd out in Northside tonight, hoping to see Michael Harvey come up big on the ground. But it was scoreless late in the first half when Javin Gibson finds Casey Hall for a key first down. Vikings could close it out in the red zone, but Troy Collins is going to put his foot into this one literally. 35-yard field goal, 3-0 Vikings. In the second half, Botetourt tries to toss things up, but the kick wide left here, so we still got a 3-0 lead. But that's until that bad man showed up. Michael, don't call me Steve Harvey. It's not a laughing matter, folks. He gets into the end zone. 10-0 lead as the Vikings go on to win 17-0 over Lord Botetourt. Down to Manita we go for this one as William Byrd taking on Stanton River. Senior night for the Golden Eagles. They took time before the game, recognizing each player. Terriers came out with the aerial attack. Kanan Lutz down the field and finds Tate Cox. Great catch getting to the 20-yard line. A few plays later, Lutz to Aiden Kelly on the 5-yard touchdown pass. 7-0 score with 8:10 left in the first quarter. Stanton River quarterback Patrick Chuning is going to fake the handoff, makes it all the way to the 10-yard line before he goes out of bounds. Same drive, a few plays later, 4th down, Chuning rolling out, throwing to William Huff, but he can't hold the ball here. He's huffing and puffing. Oh, no. Turnover on downs. The Golden Eagles will control the ball and clock for the rest of the first half. Brady Barnes, great run here. And get this, William Byrd escapes with a 21-20 overtime victory. Well, Brooke Leonard rejoins us now as we head south to the Mountain Empire District. And, Brooke, it appears that another special season is brewing for George Wythe.
That's right. 2 early season losses to Alta Vista and Graham seem to light a fire in Coach Harner's group on a 6-game win streak as they hosted Grayson County. Our resident lineman, Thomas Mundy, was there and gives us the breakdown.
At this point in the season, teams know their identity, and it's about playing 4-quarter games every Friday night. And tonight, both these teams got a reminder of just that. First quarter, it's the Maroons on the board first with a broken coverage touchdown pass to Luke Clark. But the Blue Devils had an answer quick on the next drive with a run up the gut from running back Aaron Peterson, 7-7 in the first. Grayson County did not let up off the gas, and after a quick stop, they found the end zone again with a pass to Matt Goad to go up 14-7. And with the momentum, Grayson County has the ball again right before half, and quarterback Maverick Goad finds his guy Aaron Peterson for another Blue Devil touchdown, 21-7. Coming out of the half, the Maroons got stopped while driving, and with the ball back, it's Macrae Goad doing it this time for the huge Blue Devil touchdown, 28-7. After another touchdown by the Blue Devils, it was the Maroons' turn to play, and they put up 3 touchdowns in the fourth, capping it with this pass from Trayvon Rainey. But the Blue Devils' defense was too much and stopped the Maroons when it mattered, winning this one 35-28.
It was just a great football game. They're a well-coached football team, and we knew it was going to be tough. And you keep telling your kids you can't stop playing. And we made some silly penalties and put ourselves in a couple shots there late after we went up. And we were just lucky to hang on.
Now this game had huge playoff implications, and I would not be surprised if these two teams saw each other again in the next couple of weeks. Here in Wythe County, I'm Thomas Mundy, 10 Sports.
Thank you very much, Thomas. All right, so Mountain Empire scores. Fort Chiswell 1-0. Galax forfeits, so Fort Chiswell is declared the winner. And Roanoke Catholic versus Bland. That is Saturday at 1 p.m.
Indeed it is. Taking a look at the Pioneer District, a rough start this year for Giles. They lost 5 of its first 6 games. But, Brooke, Spartans building some late-season momentum, to say the least.
Yeah, a 1-point win over Galax, followed by a win over Tazewell, has kept them in the playoff hunt. But tonight, a battle with Bluefield, West Virginia. All right, let's head where senior night is happening in Parisburg. Congrats to those seniors. All right, number 8, Max Simpson throwing a short read pass to receiver Tyrese Powell for the 1-play first drive score. Oh, my goodness, and look at him counting those yards. Bluefield takes a 7-0 lead against Giles early. Later, Giles has an answer. Number 42, check him out. Jalen Miller breaking numerous tackles for a 35-yard touchdown. A lot of breakaways tonight, Eric. They make it an even 7-7. But it wasn't long for Bluefield as they start the next drive with a great pass from Simpson to wideout Jeffrey King for a big gain. And they are going to do it again a little bit later. The connection. Simpson and King throws a second touchdown in the bottom corner of the end zone to take a 14-7 lead of the Spartans. Bluefield wins 45-22.
Indeed. You know, we're going to stay in the Pioneer District where it's been quite the race to the top for a few teams. That includes Narrows, who's still in the hunt, taking on Craig County tonight.
Yeah, the Rockets entered this one with back-to-back district losses, but poised to make the playoffs for the first time in years. All right, let's head to where we are in Narrows. I was like, where are we for a second? They were honoring homecoming court tonight. This is Xander Trent with a big gain down the middle to give the Green Wave some momentum, but it is cut short as number 11, Isaac Lucas, right there, gets the sack on Hunter Owens. Later, Craig County's going to get a chance after that drive and throw a deep one, but it is well covered. Check out this guy, 24, Dylan Livingston. Narrows with the ball back. Hunter Owens throws a dart down the middle to number 1, Tucker Bryan. Moving down the field, the Green Wave running back, number 4, Cooper Helvey, runs it 6 yards for the score to make it 22-0. Narrows misses the extra point, and again, for the Green Wave. Coming up next, Tucker Bryan takes the sweep for the 5-yard score to make it 28-0. Narrows, they get the win, blanking Craig County. And
we knew they could put a lot of points on the board. I thought our defense played pretty good. You know, we put ourselves in some tough situations with some penalties here and there. You know, offense never could get a rhythm going, so kept the ball for so long. But, you know, hats off to Craig County. They did a great job, and I'm proud of our kids for hanging in there and battling and getting the win.
I think we really had to show up. Started on Monday, and, you know, we can't just, it's not just one team, you know. We got to come in here acting like it's a championship every single game.
big win for the Green Wave. Pioneer District scores. Bath County, huge win, 63-6 over Perry McClure. Eastmont, 38-28 over Twin Valley.
Down in the Piedmont, Bassett over Martinsville, 48-13. Magna Vista, 49-10 over Halifax County. And in the Hoogahigi tonight, PH Glade Spring, 26-6 over Chilhowie. Holston over Rural Retreat, 29-27. And, of course, GW Danville, 46-27 over Mecklenburg County. So, indeed, what a night we have for Week 10. And, of course, as you can see there, PH Glade Spring got the win. Holston got the win. As we leave you with the answer to our trivia question, we have to give you the answer, right? The former Floyd County star that was part of the Buffalo's 018 to reach the state championship game, later went on to play at Tusculum, the one and only Luke Harris.
I heard it right!
You got it right. You got it right. Thanks for the all-around support. We'll see you next week for Week 11.